of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at point guard. Horford finds Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Horford outside. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Tatum from long range. He can't get it to go. And Memphis taking it the other way down.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Kick out to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, they get a hand on it. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points.
Okay, knockout!
Wow! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to Tatum. Six to shoot. Screen by Horford.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Morant with it, now guarded by Brown. Here's Brooks. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Smart passes to Brown. Launches a 3. Boston, no good that time either. Memphis trailing here. Shot is up. Bane, no good. Smart against Brooks. Kick out to Brown. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 6.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Adams with a screen on Smart. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Brown. On the take, and Brown with the stuff.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
Smart against Morant. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And here's Horford. Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. Brown inside, guarded by Bane. Williams passes to Horford. Carries the corner three.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Bane drains the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Brown passes to Tatum. The layup off target. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics. And here are the Grizzlies. 6-point game.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Up top, Morant, defended by Smart, and stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for three. Out to Horford. Here's Smart, plenty of space. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Smart's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Pass to Morant. Here's Brooks. There's the three. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Out to Horford. Outside, Brown. Here's Williams. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Screen by Horford. Tatum against Brooks. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
And so Smart nails them both. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
And that one's good for Brooks.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Morant against Smart. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Outside, Brown. And stolen by Bane. On the wing, Brooks. From outside the arc. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
And this is why we say block out. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, their skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Brown against Bane. The kick to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Morant with the slam!
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Brown passes to Smart. Launches it. Brown can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
16 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Conchar from behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Konchar's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Tatum from long range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it ends so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the floor for Boston, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Blake Griffin. And it's Gallinari in at the 4-man spot. The offensive rebound. Outside to Gallinari. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Gallinari. 4 on the clock. Williams on the wing. Now here's Griffin. Over Clark. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Jones with the ball. Picked up by Gallinari. Here's Williams. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. And it's Brogdon off the drive. The kick out to White. Pass to Williams. Back to White. And slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
White against Jones. Here's Conchar. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And Boston calls time here. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Brogdon. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clark, the pass to Williams. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Williams up top. He's covered by Gallinari. Williams' shot is good. Boston trailing. Brogdon with the ball. Pass to Gallinari. Over Williams. Kept alive by Boston. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Jones. Outside for Green. And here's Clark. Here's Conchar. Over Brogdon. Conchar can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Boston calls time here. Got a line change here for Boston. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Smart passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Tatum's got 11.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Down low. It's stolen by Smart. And here's the fast break for the finish. And it's blocked by Clark. Jones against Smart. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
To the middle. Horford with it. Guarded now by Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. 14 points for him.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Now the Celtics on the move. He's all alone. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Horford with a steal. Here's the break. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Out to Horford. The 3 is up. And the Celtics another 3.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
And here's Morant outside. Brown against Bain. Will it go? Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
From deep. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 13.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
Tatum way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. It's It's the Celtics leading by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Celtics in possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Bane against Brown. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Tatum with another miss. Memphis has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Outside, Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Left side, Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
And here's Morant outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Payne with a screen on Smart. Here's Morant. Boston with a rebound. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside, Brown. The kick to Tatum. The 3. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Brown against Bane. Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. The kick to Tatum. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Celtics. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Payne with a screen on Smart. From deep, Morant. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Morant with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Jackson. Back to Morant. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Celtics on D.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Outside Tatum. Here he goes. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle. Puts the ball on the floor. Uses his length to finish.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Outside for Brooks. For 3. Smart grabs the miss. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Williams. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Horford. And here's Brown for 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Celtics.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And they'll get another chance. And here's Brown for three. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Tatum, defended by Jackson. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
Here is the starting lineup for the Grizzlies.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Now here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum from downtown. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Edwards looking it over. Down low. Gobert. That one's not going to go. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Poked away. Brown dishes to Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Outside Russell. Towns in the corner. Russell against Smart. Here's Towns, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now here's Tatum. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Now McDaniels, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Smart against Russell. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He kicks to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. .135 left to play here in the first. Over in the corner, Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. Good tee by Williams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Picked by Horford. The three. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Russell. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Out to Russell. Releases. Here's Gobert. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to Russell. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Brown kicks to Horford. Launches a three. That one no good. No good on that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And stolen by Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Horford kicks to Tatum. From outside the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 11 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
The kick out to Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now, here is Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Edwards. Rocket 6 with the drive. Rebound by Williams.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The kick out to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Outside Horford. Beyond the arc. Busted. No good that time either. Timberwolves trail. Edwards passes to Towns. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Towns over Horford. That misses off the backboard.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator. He's a great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points, Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game, gets himself to the line.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's McDaniels. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Celtics leading by 6. Left side, Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Edwards passes to Towns. Outside, Edwards. And stolen by Williams. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
Smart against Russell. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. That's now 22 points for Jason Tatum.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Towns kicks to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
All right, David, thank you.
The Celtics, 24. The Timberwolves, 16.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Williams. Then there's Horford. And it's Gallinari in at the 4 slot. That's the Boston 5. And Minnesota has possession after Gallinari missed from long range. Reed kicks to Prince. They set the pick. Back to Reed. The layup off target. Celtics leading by 8. Out to White. Gallinari outside. Back to White. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's McLaughlin. He dishes it to Prince. And the pass to Noel. Prince outside. 5 to shoot. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Out to White. Pass to Griffin. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Celtics lead by 8.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Anderson in the post. Gallinari on him. Kicks it out to Prince. Passes it to Reed. Doesn't go that time. Griffin with some nice D. Gallinari surveying the D. Pass to Brogdon. Tries again. Out to Gallinari. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Light covering. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, and he comes up with the deuce. Reed's got his first points in this one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The kick out to Williams. Gallinari down low, defended by Anderson. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Anderson. Prince, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now the pass to Noel. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 6.
And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
Here's McLaughlin. Gallinari making his last shot. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Outside White. Out to Gallinari. And he connects with the jumper. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And just a solid all-around offensive threat. Gallinari gets how to generate points.
Anderson, a screen on White. McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now here's White. No points in the game yet for him. Gallinari wide open. Hits it from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter. Looking good on that one.
Here's McLaughlin. Light covering. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the guard position. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. Outside, Smart. Back to Horford. Outside, Tatum. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Driving inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here's Smart. Out left to the wing. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one. Russell against Smart. It's Russell with the drive. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. Shoots. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics leading by 15. Smart kicks to Brown. And the Celtics another three.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
It's Russell with the drive. Here's Towns. In close, he hits it.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Brown outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 16. Outside Edwards. Rebound by the Celtics. Brown feeling out a bit. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Outside, Smart. And he drives in. Outside, Tatum. Fires top of the key. They grab their own miss. They kick out to Brown. Williams trying to break free. Busted. No good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to feel the lane and get where he needs to be.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Boston.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Smart. There's Brown with the three. It's rebounded by Towns. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert the pass to Edwards. From deep. Second chance effort. Gobert, no good. And here's Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you. Ooh, we should be in for a show tonight, Doris. The amount of athleticism on the floor is unbelievable.
The speed alone can capture your imagination. We're going to see a ton of transition opportunities, and boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
And here's Russell. Pass to Towns. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
From deep. The putback. It's good on the putback. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. 5 on the clock. Edwards finds Russell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I'll tell you, D'Angelo Russell, comfortable taking tough shots.
Moran against Edwards. Here's Adams. Outside for Moran. Driving inside. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Russell. Here's Towns. Yep, that one's good. Towns has got 5 points.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Here's Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell, here we go, and he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Moran. On the wing, Bain, guarded by Russell. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside Bain. Here's Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Bain. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now Russell. Pass to Edwards. .23 seconds left in the first. Count it.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Outside Bain. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 4. Hey. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Minnesota in the lead.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Bain with a screen on Edwards. Outside Bain. 3-pointer. On target from range. Bain's got his first 3 points of the game. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Brooks. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 4. Here's Morant. Prince grabs the miss. So it's Minnesota now. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And here's Memphis. Morant with it. He has 7. Outside Bane. From the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
And Minnesota has possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Jackson against Towns. Prince controls the rebound and the putback.
So you love the anticipation, the burst to get to the basketball first off the glass. Taurean Prince doing work right now.
Now here's Morant. Bane, the pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Jackson against Towns. And here's Morant outside. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Towns. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Russell against Morant. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Outside Bane. Outside for Brooks. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane, Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Danny Green. And it's Williams in at the power forward position.
Memphis foul. John Conchar. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Outside, Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels from long range. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Conchar can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reid worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Anderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Reid. Oh, sweet move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. Williams with the screen. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Jones. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's McLaughlin. Left side McDaniels. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
McDaniels against Green. And there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Anderson. The 3 ball. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 6. The Grizzlies pull it in. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Anderson for 3. He drops it from range.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
41 seconds left in the third. Outside for Green. Pass to Williams. Back to Green. To the paint. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Green. Jones has got his first basket.
I think this is an underrated aspect of Danny Green's game, his vision as a passer.
Outside, Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Outside, McDaniels. No good with a layup. And so it's Minnesota. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Jackson with it. Towns covering. Here's Bain. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Outside Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And he sinks the second. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Edwards against Morant. Russell with the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. From deep. Good. And the setup by Morant.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Outside for Russell. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. Here's Bain. Outside Morant. Back to Bain. Lets the 3 fly. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Outside for Russell. And another 3 from Minnesota.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Edwards. Adams, the pass to Bain. Now Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Edwards against Jackson. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Kick out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Adams. Edwards fires from way outside. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Anthony. Oh, wow!
Did he just do that?
With authority!
Wow. Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Inside. And stolen by Morant. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Jackson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Outside Russell. No good with the triple. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A competitive game. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's Tatum. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
Outside, Smart. In the corner, Horford with it. Kept alive by Boston. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He's confident in their ability to win the battle at the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Brown. That's good from Horford on the assist by Brown.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
We saw glimpses of John Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Brooks kicks to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
That's tipped. Pass to Brown. At the elbow, Horford. Outside, Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Over Bain. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Another level indeed for John Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Here's Smart after the made shot from Desmond Bain. Smart passes to Williams. Tatum against Brooks. And a wide open look for Bain. Misses the 3. Smart against Morant. Back to Smart. At the top of the key, Horford. To the inside. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Bain with the screen on Smart. Here's Morant. Outside, Bain passes to Brooks. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Bain against Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. At the elbow, Horford. Smart on the wing. Oh, Tatum in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Now here's Morant. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Jackson. He can't hit that time. Celtics trail by 3. To the middle. On the wing, Brooks. Now the feed to Jackson. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bain. From deep 3-point range, Al Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 5.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Outside, Bain pulls it up. Tie game in Boston. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. France and Morant throws it down.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Brown feeling out a bit. Inside. Horford kicks to Smart. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And part of the Grizzlies.
Oh, yes. The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
In the corner, Horford with it. Back to Smart, over Jackson. Williams. Memphis leading by 4. It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Tatum. And Adams with the slam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits it.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Here's Smart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Tatum against Brooks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Payne for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Tatum. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And here's Brown outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
1:25 left in the first half of the game. The kick out to Brown. Here's Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 9.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Bane with the screen on Smart. Out to Brooks. And there's the drive. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. He had a nice open look right there. Jackson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside Tatum. Over Brooks. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 11 points in the game.
And I tell you what, Tatum is proving to be an all-around scorer of the basketball. He can do it all.
And he gets, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can to the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Brown against Bane. The kick out to Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. 6 on the shot clock. They shoot again. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. .11 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Tatum for 3. Green with the ball. And the shot is long. And that does it for the first half of play. Grizzlies lead by 10. We'll stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Here's Conchar. The kick out to Williams. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Celtics fans, get loud right now for Celtics Entertainment.
Green against Tatum.
Give it up once again for
The kick out to Brown. The pass to Williams. Up top, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
Jones kicks to Green. Pass to Concho. Memphis moving it around. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Celtics. Smart with the ball. Williams picks him up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
Here's Conchar. He's covered by Brown on the wing. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Conchar's got his first points of the game. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
And so Tatum nails them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Conchar. He's covered by Brown. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Jones. The kick out to Williams. Here's Conchar. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Horford. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Brown the pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Smart against Green. The kick out to Brown. Over Jones. And it's Brown missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And stolen by Tatum. To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Jones dishes to Clark. Williams up on top, guarded by Horford. Here's Green, and Tatum pulls it down. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Horford kicks to Williams. The kick out to Brown for the lead. It's good. Brown's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
On the basket by Jones. Celtics have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Brown outside. Seconds left. Misses the layup. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Memphis up. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Bain with it, picked up by Brown. Jackson passes to Bain. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Smart goes in. Brown outside. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Out to the right wing. Horford kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And it's a 4-point Boston lead. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Adams with the screen on Smart. Here's Morant.
Ooh, love it, love it. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside, Smart. The kick out to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
There's the pick. Outside, Bain. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Smart kicks to Horford. Smart passes to Williams. And the rejection by Jackson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. On deep. And it's Brown missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Smart. Out to Morant. Back to Adams.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Brown against Bain. Brown inside. Good. Nice job down low. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Up top, Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Brooks against Tatum. Brown dishes to Tatum. Good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Morant kicks to Jackson. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Yes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
Here's Tatum. Brown outside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Tatum against Brooks. Tatum drives in. Oh, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's Morant. From deep three-point range, misses the three. Timeout called the Celtics. The three from Tatum. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are... These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. Now Morant. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in the point guard.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Tatum down low. Brooks covering. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And it's sent back by Horford. There's the lob to Brown. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
Brown the pass to Williams. Tatum deciding where to go with it for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. And Tatum over to help. Here's Bain. Morant against Smart. Lock at 6. Out to Brooks. With the crossover. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Horford. Austin's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's picked off.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Bain against Brown. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. Here's Morant. Rebound by Williams. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Brown the pass to Williams. That shot off. And Memphis the other way now. Stolen by Smart. Horford with it. He's picked up by Morant. Williams dishes to Horford. Feeds to Brown. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. Can't cash in. Now here's Tatum. Back to Horford. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Leaps for it. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean,
A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Here's Smart. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Tatum. 16 feet out. That one's good for 2.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Russell. Edwards with it. Outside McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Tatum from long range. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 5 points.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And he makes all 3.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Now Tatum, 5 points in the game. From deep. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Russell. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Towns. Boston with a rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Horford outside. And here's Brown. Guarded by Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And both free throws good for Brown. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Smart against Russell. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul.
Russell with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Towns up top.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. .149 left to play in the first quarter. Smart passes to Brown. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Gobert. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Second chance effort. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 5 points. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Brown passes to Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
Russell against Smart. Outside Edwards. Six on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. It's all knotted up.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Brown. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Tie game in Minnesota. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Good on the second one. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, Now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Now here's Russell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Here's Smart. They trail by 3. Outside, Brown. Tatum finds Brown. Down low. Here's Williams. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Tatum's got 11.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Now here's Russell. This one for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns gets the 3. He's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Tatum against McDaniels. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Right side, Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Brown. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. He takes it in, and Brown with the stuff.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Smart against Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And stolen by Brown. Up top, Tatum. McDaniels covering. Takes the 3. And it's Tatum missing. Minnesota in the lead. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. It's stolen by Tatum. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Tatum against McDaniels. Unloads. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's the break. Back to Russell. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Brown against Edwards. The kick to Tatum. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Tatum with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And it's going to be out of bounds. Austin will have another go. 30 seconds left in the second period. Brown passes to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. From deep three-point range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Hey, nice work on tracking the foul from underneath. He'll shoot three.
And he knocks down the first one.
Philip, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Timberwolves ahead, leading by... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Danilo Gallinari, Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Griffin, and it's Williams in at the three. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sail. And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And he gets that one.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside White. Knocks it loose. Outside to Gallinari. Brogdon against Anderson. White. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Now Reed. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Brogdon. It's good from in tight. Brogdon's got 6 in the quarter. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
And that right there was vintage Blake Griffin. After all his injuries, it's awesome to see him hammer down the alley-oop.
Pass to Noel. To the inside. Up top, Anderson. Here's Prince. Williams defending. Prince can't hit. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. To the wing on the left. Here's Brogdon. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
2 minutes.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. In third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. The kick out to Williams. Now here's Brogdon, tightly guarded, releases from 15. Griffin's shot is off.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Prince down low, working on Williams. The Celtics with the lead. And Griffin slams it in.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Kicks it out to Anderson. The three. Counted from distance. Anderson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brogdon with the ball. 11 points in the game. Outside Gallinari. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Brown. Can't get it to drop. And some solid defense from Towns. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, personal big man with great court awareness.
Brown passes to Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Brown. Edwards against Brown. It's kept alive. McDaniels inside. Pass to Towns. Another shot. Tatum with some nice D.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make. Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. Here's Edwards, plenty of space, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. And here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. And it's Tatum missing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
To the left side wing. Now here's Towns. Here's McDaniels. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Edwards against Brown. Pass to Smart. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Outside Russell. McDaniels with it. Right side Edwards. 4-3. Drops in the 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Tatum against McDaniels. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards against Brown. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. That one doesn't drop. Horford with some nice D. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Russell pass to Edwards. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Going inside. Oh, a clear. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every...
The previous play is under
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take it off.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And all Russell has to do is push out the distractions and focus on the task at hand. He can do this.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And it's Tatum missing. Here's Towns. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. But the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Back to Bane. Out to Morant. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Towns.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Prince misses. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Towns for 3. Kept alive. Russell kicks to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Towns is doubled. And here's Edwards from the arc. Brooks grabs the board. It's tipped. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Prince outside. Back to Russell. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
The kick out to Towns. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And Edwards drops them both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Bane. Morant right side. The Grizzlies with another miss. Prince, the pass to Edwards. And he goes big with the tap right over Ja Morant.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Morant kicks to Bane. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Towns. Bane passes to Morant. 4 on the clock. Brooks from outside. That shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards dishes to Russell. Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. Jackson against Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Edwards with it. Shot clock at 5. From down in the low post, it goes. 8 points for him.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
And that one's good. Morant.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Prince in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Here's Morant. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Prince outside. Kicks to Edwards. Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
The three from Morant. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Morant passes to Adams. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Morant with the screen on Russell. Elbow shot. Morant with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Prince. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Bane with the screen on Edwards. Outside, Bane. Adams finds Morant. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just
oh!
My goodness.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Edwards passes to Prince. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his fourth assist in this one.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Nice move, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Russell kicks to Towns. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Russell left side. Edwards against Bane. Edwards passes to Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Back to Morant. Outside, Bane. Adams finds Bain. And here is Brooks, guarded by Prince. Bain passes to Morant. Pulls from the top of the key. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside, Russell. 1:11 left in the first half. Brooks against Prince. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Russell kicks to Edwards. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Here's Towns. Another shot. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Outside, Edwards. And there's the pass to Towns.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Adams with the screen on Russell. And it's Brooks in the corner. Here's Adams. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got McDaniels. Daz Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. Anderson up top. He kicks it to McDaniels. Great tee that time from Green.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Stolen by Reed. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The kick out to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Just 4 to shoot. The 11-footer. McLaughlin, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Clark. Reed with the rebound. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Passes it to Noel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Conchar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Noel into the lane. That shot no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jones the pass to Green. Here's Conchar. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Conchar. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. To the wing right side. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by McDaniels.
Awesome hustle from him there on defense. Excellent steal.
The kick out to Anderson. The pass to McDaniels. Good. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jones the pass to Green. Clark inside. Guarded by Reed. Here's Conchar. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 3 on the clock. Fires for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .106 left to play in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it to McDaniels. Anderson outside. Passes it to Reed. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Jones dishes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Reed with the block. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Reed with it. He's against Clark. Some solid defense from Clark. That shot missing. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Russell kicks to Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Hammers it down right over the D.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area. Powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Adams sets the pick for Morant to the inside. Adams' shot is off. Minnesota leading by 9. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thanks so much, David. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
To the paint, Towns with the steal. Russell against Bain. Prince wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Fires the three. And they recover it. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Morant against Russell. Outside, Towns. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Now Russell. There's the pass to Edwards. At the top of the key, Towns. Takes the three. No good that time. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Jackson. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Gobert. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Takes it inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And here's Russell. Now here's Prince. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. And it's Morant with the rebound. And so here's Memphis. It's a 16-point game. Offensive rebound. Outside, Bain. He dishes it to Morant. Lets it go with a three. Morant with another miss. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...